Hey there everyone, it's your friendly neighborhood minifigure here, and happy Thanksgiving. Today, in honor of the untimely passing of Kirby Morrow, the voice actor for Cole, we are looking at the LEGO Ninjago Skull Sorcerer's Dragon set. Now, I know that Cole isn't actually in this set, but I thought that this would be a good way to honor him after he died suddenly. So anyways, the set serial number is 71721. It has 1,016 pieces. It currently retails for $80 and it came out in 2020. Now first up on our minifigures here is one of the Skull Sorcerer's skeleton minions. I forgot what these guys are. Oh yeah, right, Shadow Warriors, I think these guys are called, and that's what they are. And they do look pretty cool. Here is Hero Kai, who looks pretty nice. There's the torso print without, well, there's a better look at the torso print without the shield and sword, or whatever weapon that is. There's a look at his face there. There's the secondary face on the back. And there's a better look at the back of the torso without that armor piece. Now we have the actual Skull Sorcerer. Who does still look pretty nice. I'm still upset though that there's a lack of detail on the mask, because I've seen the actual season and there's more detail on the mask in the animation than on the actual minifigure. This back of him with the wings. There's a look at his face, very Garmadon looking without the mask on. And if I can just get this piece off. And there's the back of the torso without the wings. Next up we have Hero Nia. And she looks pretty cool as well. There's a look at her face, all tough and serious-like. And there's a secondary, more joyous face. Then there's the back of her. Then finally we have Hero J. There's how he looks without the shield and mace. There's his face there. There's the secondary face. And there is the back of the torso without the shield or armor piece. So all in all, pretty nice figures. Now, to move on to the actual set itself, first off, we have a bit of a dice piece here. which is which also acts as a spinner. So you can put a figure in there and roll it, and then this will determine how many spaces they move. And if they're in a battle with one of the enemy players on the game, then if they win or die. And you have these stands here to hold the figures of other characters that are being played in the game. You get 2 of them. You get hearts where if a character loses a life in a battle, then it goes down, and after 3, you're out. Then you have a small cart or box here to hold the character's weapons and stuff. Now, I don't know if I mentioned this before in my Skull Sorcerer's Dungeon review, but if I did, this theme feels very reminiscent of like the very first parts of Ninjago, the Skullkin era. It reminds me of that a lot for some reason. Now here's one of the parts of the game portion that comes with this set. You have a rotating platform here with a skull on it to move the character from there to there to there. And also these rotate as well for adjustability when you're extending the game with all the other sets. Yeah, there we are. And you have hooks as well to attach them. Then up here you have another piece, which I believe you can fold down as a 1-up, confirming that you got it. Then onto the other game piece part. You have a statue here which can fall down by pressing this. It can fall down and topple one of the players. And at the end of the game, you get the Ivory Blade of Deliverance, which looks pretty nice. It looks a lot longer in real life than it does in the animation. Alright, so that's the game portion. Now, onto the Skull Sorcerer's Dragon, also known as the Grief Bringer. And this thing, in my opinion, this thing looks super cool. There's a look at the wings. Those things go far out. There's a look at the other wing there. Yeah, that's pretty big. But yeah, this thing looks super cool. I like the nice armored skeletal look it's got going to it. You can whip the tail around and move the tail tip all around, rotated it everywhere. It's just a big blade, which I think is cool. There's a better look at the back of it. There's a better look at the other side. Let me get a bit of a good look at the eyes here. This piece kind of gets in the way, but that's what the eyes will look like. And of course you got the same thing on the other side as well. And like all Lego dragons, the head is adjustable, and so is the mouth. You can open it and close it. And of course, so are the arms and legs of this thing. Although it is a bit limited on this, you can kind of move this around, move the hand, move the claws. Same goes for the back. Sorry, give me a second. And the wings are adjustable as well. You can flop them up and down like so. And there's also another cool play feature here. Let's see. There are two pieces here, which you can push both of these down. And out comes this rock piece here, which you can open up, and it'll contain a couple of spiders and bones in it. So you can use your imagination to use it to like scare the main characters and stuff. Then there's a better look at it from underneath. So that is what it looks like from underneath it. Then there's the spot on top where the Skull Sorcerer stands. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot. You have these little piece shooters here. I don't know what the actual name of the pieces that they shoot out. They shoot out these things. And they're on either side. They can shoot up to 3 at a time. So yeah, that is about everything there on the Skull Sorcerer's Dragon, also known as the Griefbringer. It is a very nice looking set. I really like the armored skeletal look it's got going to it. The game pieces are also pretty cool too. There's a decent amount of playability in them for the amount of them you get. The figures are also really nice. Yeah, the figures look really nice as well. Aside from, of course, the Skull Sorcerer, there's a very small amount of detail on his mask, and I just wish there was more. Well, although, even though the set does look very nice, I do have a few minor complaints. The first is that some pieces do tend to fall off. They fall off pretty easily from time to time, so just be careful about that. Also, it's very top-heavy, so if you lean the legs forward too much, or is it back too much? If you lean the legs a certain way, that's going to cause, yeah, it's going to cause the head of the dragon to fall over. So, so I really wish that wasn't the case, because then it kind of limits the poses you can give it, because otherwise it's going to fall over. But, yeah, other than that, overall a very fine set, very nice design, plenty of playability, and a very good price per part ratio. Anyways, that was my review of the LEGO Ninjago Skull Sorcerer's Dragon set. I hope you liked that review, and if you did, do not forget to subscribe to Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and ring the notification bell for new videos. And rest in peace, Kirby Morrow, voice actor of Cole.